Fan-fucking-tastic. Here we are.
Welcome back to the podcast.
Yeah, welcome
It's been
back,
a year.
I guess. Jesus Christ.
It's been so long. This is an uncut, unedited, pure vibes podcast right now.
Is your penis uncut or cut? Comment below.
This is a question I've been worried to answer for a long time. Because low key, it is useful for holding coins. That's all I can say.
You ever wonder if you're like circumcised, but no one's told you?
Maybe you're just really good at like growing it back, you know. Maybe it's like some Wolverine ability.
You can regrow your foreskin.
You just when you're on the toilet and you're straining so hard, like I feel like that's the moment when it probably starts growing back. And
I've never strained that hard. Maybe I should try.
I mean, that's a little tip. If you want to like increase that, that's what you do.
Thank you.
But yeah, there's been a step up in quality with the webcam. This time
on your end, not on my end.
I mean, that's already our royalties came through. I didn't give James his share. Spent it on a fucking webcam. But yeah, we've done some pre-beving.
Not really. I had one shot and shit. Hang on.
What?
My uni work has just popped up on my screen. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you doing this stupid podcast? You're supposed to be doing your uni work. Oh my days.
Just blur it out and post then, or just black it out and post.
Don't worry, they can't see it on camera.
Oh, okay.
But it means I miss out on your beautiful face.
That's questionable.
Kind of.
Kind of sus.
You every day recently have been reminding me of Among Us. Like, just every day you would send me like a text saying, hey, by the way, sus, Among Us. It's driving me fucking insane, I swear to God.
Mean, it's just a way to keep you grounded in reality, like...
Keep you based. You know
I wouldn't say based, just keeping you in that, like, eternal torment. Which I like to see
cheers. In like, the... What's it called? Like, the space between normal person and completely insane. You're keeping me in that kind of, like...
you... There's like, a fine line.
Yeah, like, in that purgatory between being total batshit crazy and...
I think it's just the best for you artistically to keep you in that spot, really. So that's why I send you crewmate memes every day.
Cheers. I'm just... Well, artistically, I'm just going to be painting, like, pictures of fucking... Oh, red is sus every fucking day.
On the wall with blood. Get out of my head.
Jesus Christ.
You just gave me a vacant stare right there.
Sorry, I'm trying to...
Your uni won't come up again.
I'm trying to force quit my Photoshop. It keeps on opening back up. It is actually mad.
I felt like I said something really questionable. That's why you were like... But then I realised you can't focus on more than one thing.
No, I can't even focus on one thing, to be honest with you.
You just completely... You just go like... And I'm like, what did I say?
You alright, James? And it'd be like, oh yeah, I was just trying to read the sentence on Twitter.
Yeah, I was just trying to read how many calories are on my chocolate bar. Took me a while.
Fucking hell.
But yeah, where have we been?
Uni
shit.
I don't know, where have we been, Alex?
There's no excuse.
There is.
We don't lead the busiest of lives, but
no. I just rot on my bed most of the day. That's why there's no new videos.
That is true for me as well.
And we're too lazy to even edit a video, so this is going up unedited.
We've actually got more content in the backlog than we've put out at this point.
I swear we've recorded like 3 episodes. We've only got like 2 episodes out.
Yeah. Like, it's getting to the point where we just record these videos and then just like
never
not
get
do
around
anything with it.
Yeah, never get around to uploading it, for fuck's
Just
sake.
the easiest part is to just chat all the bullshit. The the part that takes hours is actually like crazy.
And cutting out the weird drunken thoughts that might be a bit too
the weird
dodgy to go on the
intrusive thoughts, but now this time, you know, we're going unedited, slightly off script. Just something, you know, we have heaps of subscribers. They're waiting for content.
You can tell this is unedited because it's taken so long to get to the Bev check.
I thought we did. You said no. I was trying to get into the Bev check before.
When?
I was like numerous times. You shut me down every time.
I don't know. I just had something interesting to say. You know what I mean?
Bev check for me is Russia versus America.
Fantastic.
What about for you?
I'm on my Kyle bullshit, so I got some vodka and Monster.
Oh, that's Monster. I thought it was Listerine.
Yeah, it does taste like fucking Listerine.
Let's have a look at the little cup, the chalice.
The cum chalice. There you go.
Yeah, Listerine, bro. That shit.
Yeah, shall I? Wait.
No.
I swallowed it.
My lord. You scare me.
No, I scare myself at the best of times, to be honest with you.
So, it's kind of cringe, but I come up with like little ideas on my little notepad. They're boring ass ideas.
It's just gonna say Among Us sus on it. Oh, what the fuck are you doing? Ah, no! Piss off.
There you go. Now, there's actually real ideas on here, but they're not very good ideas.
Fair enough.
They're ideas.
Let's just flow with it. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
There's some little kind of like starters to get us like into the flow of conversation. What's the toughest thing you've done this month?
Oh, fucking get up in the morning, mate. Jesus Christ, you know
Every
how
morning.
tough that is? Getting up in the morning is probably the toughest.
Do you even get up in the morning, or is it the afternoon?
Well, sometimes it's actually quite surprising because I wake up at 8 a.m. But then I always like think, oh well, I'm supposed to be up at like 12. I don't usually wake up at 8, so I just lay in my bed until 2. It's mad.
Holy shit! I just like turn my alarm off and just go back to bed.
I sleep through my alarms. Like, I'd set like 10 alarms and I just sleep through all of them. Like, I don't even tap snooze or nothing. It will just last so long that it just turns off.
That's what I'm worried. I don't want to get to that point. Like, at this point, I wake up and turn every single alarm off, but I don't sleep through them yet. So, if I get to that point,
I think I need to put like a really fucking annoying song as my ringtone.
Yeah. Among Us remix.
Oh no, that would that would give.
I think I found your song.
That would actually be insane. I feel like that would. That would be the breaking point for me.
Every day you wake up to that shit. That'd be hilarious though.
And all I can imagine is the fucking Among Us people in Jordans. Yeah. Oh, fuck's sake. What's the hardest thing you've been doing this week then?
Oh, this month even.
This month, Jesus, sorry.
That was the original cue. Thank you. Uni stuff, yeah. Uni stuff, lots of uni work, personal stuff. Boredom is the toughest thing I've done this month. It's just been so boring.
Yeah, it really has. I've been trying to find ways of keeping myself interested. I don't know, there's not much stuff to get yourself interested in around this kind of time, is there? Like,
not really.
Yeah, well, I mean, I told you before, but, you know, I'm trying to get into noise music. Keyword is trying. So it's not going too well at the minute. That's about it.
Noise music. It's a whole other thing.
It's something else.
I don't know. It just has negative associations to me. It just sounds like something's broken, you know.
Yeah,
and I hate
mean,
that.
But that's not like all noise music, though, is it? It's like, I think that's just Mersbo. Mersbo sounds like a machine that's dying, but it's not even pronounced it's pronounced Mersbow, isn't it? Fuck, my bad.
Who knows?
But yeah, no.
It's a weird genre for sure. Oh, got a text message. We're not editing this out, you know. Just having a look at my text messages.
Read to me what it says.
No, it's my dad. Talking about a movie.
Oh, I love Mark.
Doxing me. Now, but his name's changed on the messages to like his email instead of his name, which is weird. That's why I looked at it all confused. Like,
what's his full email address?
It is. Fuck. There's other questions. How did you listen to music growing up, and what did you listen to?
Me?
Yeah, how did you listen to music? Like as a
interviewing me for some reason.
What?
It feels like
it's just a little question to get the conversation flowing. Like, what did you listen to music on? Was it like a MP3? Like, as far back as you can remember, what was your first form of listening to music?
I was a massive Michael Jackson fan. Like, the only thing I would listen to all day, every day was Michael Jackson. I owned a bunch of his CDs, a bunch of DVDs by him. I was absolutely in love with him. And actually, I went back to the Thriller album just the other day, and it's still as fantastic as I remember it.
Nah, Thriller is amazing. Yeah.
But I remember as a little kid, you know that part, the outro in the song Thriller.
Yeah.
I always used to skip that because I used to shit myself because it was so scary to me. Like,
is there knocking in the final part? Or is that the start where there's knocking?
I think there's knocking at the start, and then there's that long outro of that creepy guy voice, and then he has that evil laugh.
That scared you?
Yeah, that used to scare me when allow it. Like, I was 10, 11 years old. Okay,
I listened to that on my family holidays when I was 10.
Shit, it used to scare me.
And I didn't skip the outro either. But what did you listen to? Did you have an MP3 or was it all a...
Yeah, I had an MP3 player, but it was also an MP4 player, which was quite impressive.
Oh, video?
Yeah, it was like an iPod, but you could also watch little videos on it as well.
Yeah, I had something like that as well. But I don't know about you, but the struggle was always putting stuff on it. It was just a bit of an effort.
The struggle for me was because it was such a little viewfinder. It was just but my favourite song back then, I think I remember, I used to really love Dirty Diana. That song by Michael Jackson. I would play it all the time. It was mad. Especially knowing what the song is about now, and I was listening to that at 10. But yeah, what about you anyway? What were you into growing up?
I was a really late adopter of my own music interests. Growing up, I had a host of MP3 players, all those classic shit. But it'd always be what my dad put on it. It'd just be my dad's taste. But that wasn't necessarily bad because, you've got almost 30 years worth of music knowledge on there. You got a lot of stuff on there. But it wasn't necessarily what I would want to listen to all the time. So when I got to about, this is always really weird, but my music revelation when I was 15, maybe. Yeah. This is when I properly got into properly developing my own taste. But I just heard fucking the Limp Bizkit Mission Impossible.
Wait, that was year fucking 9. What the fuck?
What?
I remember
was I younger
you
than
getting
that
into Limp Bizkit. That was year 9.
What, for you?
No, I remember when you got into Limp Bizkit.
Was it Was it 14 then or something?
Yeah, it was. It was after
13.
I came to the redacted school name that I will not mention.
Yeah. No, but yeah, no matter. I'm so bad with dates, but it was like early teens. I heard Mission Impossible by Limp Bizkit, and it was just like such a weird sound I never heard before, like the new metal sound. From Limp Bizkit, it became Nine Inch Nails, David Bowie, and in between there, just got a load of musical influences in between.
I think
so.
I mean,
it's weird that it started then and with them.
Yeah, well, in that case about your dad, like with my dad, it was kind of the opposite. Like he was always interested in wanting to know what I was interested in listening to.
Yeah.
And so yeah, there was this one Michael Jackson CD that I can't remember the name of, because back in that time there used to be like a load of like compilation CDs and all that. And,
yeah, like his story and stuff.
Not like his story,
yeah,
like even like
that's the one I heard of. That's what I listened to. I mean,
like just for any artist, like you could find like compilation CDs of like just some bullshit some dudes made.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it was like a black background. It was just like Michael Jackson. It was like a metal tin as well, but it had Come Together on it, which I think was also on the His Story album as well.
Yeah.
But I remember the His Story album is like Michael Jackson like standing like a statue or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that one had Come Together on it, and my dad was a big fan of the Beatles, so that's how like we kind of talked about like so it had Michael Jackson's cover of Come Together on it, and like that's how we like went back and forth with like music tastes and that. But I would always argue with him about like when I was younger, when I was a little chitlin and didn't know any better. I was like, no, Dad, American music's better. And he's like, no, British music's better. We'd always have an argument about it. What about you and your dad? Do you never argue over stuff like that?
He really hates, like, when I put, like, current shit on, like, if I put on, like, any rap or current hip-hop, he'll get a bit annoyed. He'll be like, oh, it's kind of showy, it all sounds the same. But I guess that's what it sounds like for most older people. It sounds all the same, but like I don't get that as like you can tell the difference between artists currently. But I don't know if it's just like he just doesn't want to get into it, or it legitimately just all sounds the same to him. But like I put on like Rico or like Brockhampton or Vince Staples or like JPEG or anyone, Kanye.
I think getting into any genre needs a little bit of like getting to understand like the differences between artists. Like you need to put your ears to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you obviously like there'd be differences right off the bat, but to like really be able to see like how each artist differs from each other, then you really need to start getting into the genre. Like with your dad, exactly. I think it's just like more of a, like, I'm not interested in the genre, so like it all just sounds the same anyway, because it's just like saying like rock music all sounds the same because it's got the guitar.
But no,
but
I
which
think,
technically is true, but obviously there's so much more differences that comes with each artist that when you get into rock music, it becomes more interesting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, well, every genre has its kind of, things that it needs to be in that genre. Like, of course, rock follows certain kind of set styles and stuff within that. The same with hip-hop. You can tell most of the time off the bat, but to actually tell the difference between different artists, you've actually got to take time in that, I think.
So what would you say, going back to the argument I would have with my dad, would you say British music, British artists are better, or American artists are better?
I think that's an unfair question to put. Like, I mean, we've had amazing artists from like either side, Right,
but would you say the art from Britain is better or the art from America is better?
I don't think I could go without either one. You know, I feel like that'd be terrible. I don't know. I feel like if you had to remove one.
No, you don't have to remove one. You just need to say that one's better than the other.
I don't think they are. I don't think one is better than the other. I think they steal a lot from each other, don't they? Really, like
yeah.
Someone does something on this side.
Obviously, you're getting a bit too philosophical with this. But like, just like, do you listen to more British artists or more American artists?
Let me have a look. That's a fair way to settle it right now.
I'll actually have a check as well, to be honest. Hang on.
I mean, it is like fairly balanced, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm going through. It's about, well, I feel like it's about 60-40, like 60 American, 40% British.
Right.
But that's just because America is bigger than Britain, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you have more people making
I
stuff.
thought I was listening to a bunch of British music recently, but I'm looking at this now. Lana Del Rey is American, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. Boredoms isn't either. I think they're Japanese. I think.
Yeah.
Central C's British. I've been listening to some Central C recently. Can, which is German, and Napalm Death, which I have no idea if they're British or American. So, yeah. That's my summary of what I've been listening to recently.
Yeah.
What about you?
For me,
any specific albums you would like to talk about?
Just for some reason, like, I haven't listened to Queen in like properly in ages, but I've been like bumping a lot of albums non-stop, like just going back. And
with Queen, it was always a bit of a tricky one for me because I would love the singles, but when it came to like listening to the albums, I think the album that I listened to was is it called like Night at the Opera or something?
Night at the Opera, yeah.
Yeah. I listened to that one. I couldn't just get into it. Like, I love the singles that Queen do. Obviously, they're massive bangers.
Yeah.
But like them as album artists, I never really saw like anything with it.
I mean, I don't like the stuff that far back, really. Too much of the time. My favorite album is News of the World. That's actually genuinely one of the only Queen albums that I can listen to front to back without a skip.
Yeah.
The Game is the same. Even The Game is a solid album.
The Game is in the rapper.
No, the Queen album, silly.
Have you seen that video of Gordon Ramsay in Hell's Kitchen? And he's like, right, red team, this is very important. The rapper, The Game, has just come into our dining area. You have to make the whatever. It just sounds really funny because he's like this.
Wait, is it fake or real?
No, it's real. The Game just rocks.
It's not a shit post.
No, it's not the shit post. He's like, right, red team. The rapper, The Game, has just like, he sounds like really weird just describing who The Game is. To
they should get like The Game, The Weeknd, and like just all the.
Just all artists. To come into the Hell's Kitchen at the same time. Really fuck with Gordon Ramsay's mind. Rich the Kid. We could get him in there too.
Yeah. You say, you need to cook for the weekend. And like, but it's Tuesday. No. The week.
You fucking donkey! Oh my god.
You're stupid.
I am getting a bit
You
pissed
imbecile.
now.
Well, thank God. We only have to record so much more because there's only like. There's only one question left.
Fuck. Hey, Alex. Among Us?
Among Us?
Among Us?
Like this?
Boom, boom, boom.
There's like a little bit of thing on it.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom.
There we go.
Boom, boom.
My life has no meaning.
Fucking hell. Cheers
Oh, the last question is, would you change your name? And if so, what would you change it to?
Right, the thing is, James, I feel like is a real boring name. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not gonna lie.
Bit dead. Almost as bad as Alex.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's coming.
But at least it's better than Oliver, which is what I was gonna be called when I was born.
Yeah, you kind of look like an Oliver.
Yeah, I don't look like an Oliver. What the fuck do you mean I look like an Oliver? I do not fit the vibe of an Oliver, in my opinion.
Yeah, you kind of do.
Hey, piss off.
You're like an Oliver, bro. Now that you said it, I can't unsee it.
Dickhead.
But would you change it?
Maybe. It's always been a thought of mine. But, yeah.
What to, though?
What do you mean, what to?
What would you change your name to?
Fuck, I spilt my drink.
The Listerine!
I'm not really sure at the minute. I kind of want to change my middle name to my first name. But the English translation of it, not the Chinese one. But, yeah. Might happen,
That's decent. That's alright. Personally, nah, because like I don't even think about my name that much anyway. Like, I don't think, oh, I'm Alex, I'm doing these Alex things. Like, people call me Alex, but I don't think of myself like that, you know? I don't use my name myself.
I knew this dude that used to refer to himself in the third person all the time.
Yeah.
Would it be fine to use his first name? Like, that'd be fine, right? In the podcast, like.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, how many, like, there's so many.
Nobody watches this shit anyway.
Yeah, this is exactly. He'd be like, yeah, Derek really likes beef. Like, that's how he'd talk. He wouldn't refer to himself, I, like, really like beef. He'd be like, Derek really likes beef. Derek rode his bike the other day. And, yeah.
That sounds like something Boris Johnson would do as well. Like, refer to himself in the third person.
Boris has just kicked out all the stinky immigrants. Yes.
Oh no, racially charged conversation.
Might need to cut that bit out.
I thought I was going to be the one to say some stupid shit. No.
Co-op vodka hit different.
Because it's really just like fucking...
It's just... Wait, what are the two types of alcohol? There's like ethanol and then methanol, right?
Yeah, you're not supposed to drink methanol, right?
I think it tastes...
That's a big no-no.
It's methanol. I'm drinking methanol. Wait, is methanol... Is methanol the one that's in hand sanitizer?
No, they put ethanol in hand sanitizer.
So I could technically drink hand sanitizer, is what you're saying?
No.
Why?
Because it's too high an alcohol percentage.
Well, that goes to my weekend plans.
Plus, it tastes disgusting.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it tastes disgusting because it is such a high percentage. This is like twice what you get
what is the percentage
like off the store. About 90%.
What is
twice.
What is the highest percent like alcohol that you've drank do you think?
Probably about 50, 55, I'd say. For me.
No, that's bullshit, because I gave you some Baijiu one time.
What's Baijiu then? How much was that?
The one that I gave you, it was Red Star. I think that's what it's called. I can't remember the Chinese name. It's red something. But that one was 65%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's still 25% of 90.
Yeah, that is true.
That's quite a considerable amount.
I swear I saw a vodka like on the Sainsbury's website that was like what, 75% though? Might have to double check that. But
no, I've seen some stuff on the web where you can buy like ethanol, like drinkable ethanol for like 80% proof or something.
But
like,
why would you do that to yourself, really? In all honesty?
I don't know. Like, what sort of tolerance would you have to have?
I saw this tweet from like 2 years ago now that still sticks in my mind every day.
Yeah.
Where it was like, it said something like the best time you could have, like a really fun, cheap time you could have, is go and donate some blood and then go buy 2 bottles of wine and just drink the 2 bottles of wine.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of dangerous. I've just found something, James. I found Polish Spirit 95% proof. Do not drink neat for 35 quid.
Do not drink neat?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
In big, like, bold.
What's that, like, alcohol that became, like, illegal or something?
Moonshine.
No, not moonshine. It's the other one, like, ass something. Like, ass. That's the only part I remember.
Ass juice.
Ass. Like, there was, like, a third
Asbestos.
Asbestos. Fantastic, yeah. Yeah, that's it.
It turned out it wasn't very good for you.
Fucking hell. Yeah. No, it weren't. Especially,
Steve McQueen died of asbestos poisoning.
That dude from Cars.
Yeah, Disney original, bro.
Oh, fuck.
But shit, should we wrap this up as a welcome back to the channel?
Oh,
this will be the first and last video in a few weeks.
Few weeks, probably. Mate. It's been like over a month.
It's funny if we just drop this out of the blue.
Just totally
again, it'll be
uncut.
fine.
I feel
we're doing
like
it
it's
uncut.
become more fun as we've gone on. To be fair.
Like this video or like the idea as a whole?
It started off a bit boring, I thought. To watch back,
Mate.
It wasn't boring talking to you. It's never boring talking to you.
We should call it something like, don't know.
Steve McQueen from Cars.
That's clickbaity. That's clickbaity as fuck. Anyway, we better cut this off now, so I really need to pee.
Right now, so that we.
What?
Should I do something very clickbaity right now, so we can do it in like put in the title?
Thumbnail.
And thumbnail, yeah.
What are you gonna do? Like,
I don't know. Is turtle head a sexual innuendo?
I guess like an uncut dick or something.
Fantastic. So, caption this. Jams absolutely devours turtle head. There you go.
That's the thumbnail right there.
And title, Jams absolutely devours turtle head. There we go.
You know what? We can put this one up tonight. Like, if there's no editing involved, you just need to put our 2 views together.
Yeah. I did get a big ball of dust in my mouth from doing that. Like, fucking hell.
All your skin cells.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, we're gonna have to stop it there because my bladder is full completely.
I really need a fag as well, so.
Fermented juice. So we're gonna cut it there. Nice to be back with all of you. And we'll see you soon.
It was nice talking to you again, Alex.
Like, this is we only ever talk on the podcast.
Yeah,
we don't talk
anytime you see us talking, it's always on the podcast.
That's the only interaction we've ever had. You know?
Yeah, we didn't even know each other before the podcast started. Like, I had no idea who this geezer was.
Our agents just brought us together to
exactly. He said, to promote your
Cars
OnlyFans. Cars 4. Shit.
Cars 4 has been leaked.
Shit, we've leaked Cars 4. Oh no.
No, in front of the host.
All the other king, the pampana kid to veteran, throw my gun. All the other king, the pampana kid to veteran, faster than my wallet. All the other king, the pampana kid to veteran, throw my gun. All the other king, the pampana kid to veteran, faster than my wallet. All the other king, the pampana kid to veteran, throw my gun. All the other king, the pampana kid to veteran.